Yes.
I wanted to ask you about the gas tax holiday that President Biden's going to ask Congress for. Do you support that, or what do you think Congress should do to curb
Okay.
inflation?
Well, first, Senate Democrats tried to pass it recently, and it was blocked by Republicans. I believe the most important thing we can do to lower gas prices is crack down on big oil's manipulation of the oil markets. The cost of getting the oil out of the ground has not increased, but the price of oil has dramatically increased, and the oil companies, and there are four major ones, we don't have much competition, are manipulating the market. Now, we have legislation to do that, and we're going to focus on that issue. There is no reason during this time of crisis that the oil companies should take such advantage. Yes?
Just put a finer point on it. Do you anticipate putting a gas tax holiday bill on the floor of the Senate?
Well, we tried, and the Republicans blocked it. Yes?
I know you want to get USICA, China Competes, done before the August recess.
Yes.
What else is on the schedule for the July work period, and might there be a vote on a budget reconciliation package?
Okay, let me answer. First, one of the things we care a lot about is the price cap on insulin and changing the market around so that the fundamental costs of insulin don't go up. Today, Senators Shaheen and Collins introduced bipartisan legislation to do that, and I'd like to move that to the floor very soon. So many people are suffering because they have to make a choice of buying food or paying the rent or insulin. And this particularly affects poorer people who don't get good treatment, who don't, if they have diabetes, they may get no treatment at all. In terms of reconciliation, I met with Senator Manchin again this morning. That's out. We're continuing to have very good and productive discussions, but there are still some issues that have to be resolved. Yes. Yes, go ahead, Manoj.
In light of the concerns over judicial security, your comments from a couple of years ago and the steps of the Supreme Court have gotten some renewed attention. Do you regret saying that they were paid the price?
Let me say this. First of all, I'm against violence in any way. I'm for peaceful protest, but I'm against violence. Number two, we in the Senate passed legislation very quickly to deal with the Supreme Court, and I'm very glad the perpetrator was caught. Yes. No, I think this is a major step forward. As I mentioned earlier today, look, we could have put a bill on the floor that had everything we wanted. It would have been blocked. People are tired of that. I was out on the streets of New York this weekend. Everyone said, look, even if you can't get everything we all want, let's get something done. And the fact that this legislation will save lives, the fact that this legislation does a lot of good things that haven't been done before, is what carried the day, and I think that's why you saw a unanimous vote on the part of the Democrats. Yes.
You said it should pass by the end of the week. Right? You said it should pass by the end of the week. Is that Friday or Saturday?
The sooner the better. You'll wait and see. Last question.
What are your plans for the Dettelbach nomination?
Yes, we intend to move the Dettelbach nomination as soon as we get back in July. We have the votes for it. He's a good person. We'll get him on there. Thank you, everybody.